What is up, everyone? This is SaltiPretzle, and this is going to be Operation Bedrock episode 282 to 282nd episode of the Operation Bedrock series, if I can even say that correctly. Is that this is going to be a series where my friends and I are going to mine the entire world until there's nothing but bedrock left, except for the floor, of course, because we need something flat to walk on. So that we got the east side done, we got the north side done, we already got the 3 layers done in the bottom of the world. Now we're gonna have to work on the west side of the world. So I'm just gonna run over here to give you guys an update what's been going on in the past week. That my birthday has passed. It was on February 15th of 2021. I'm officially 28 years old and I do not feel any older nor wiser or anything like that. Just simply it's another day, another birthday. I was able to spend time with the family, to be able to eat some seafood and also get some smoothies for dessert. So it was a good day, especially that I was able to do a live stream later on that night. And mainly is that I am trying to do as much work as I could do as possible, especially for Mondays and Tuesdays, which those are my days off and the ideal days off for me to be able to do a lot of live streaming on those days for anywhere between 5 hours up to 12 hours. It really depends on how early I could actually get started with a live stream. And just recently that on the Tuesday live stream, Michael Machill was pretty much giving me a good raid of at least 200 people to see what Operation Bedrock is all about, and a lot of people are interested in Operation Bedrock, so that's giving me even more motivation to continue on doing more live streams as much as possible for every Mondays and Tuesdays. I have yet to do a late night live stream, but whenever I get around to doing that, then I'll try to do that, though it would be 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. for those late night live streams, and if anybody's awake at that time, at least I'll be able to get to see some more progress, and for myself, I'll be able to continue on doing some more progress when it comes to working on the west side of the world. And here's some lava. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. I could actually just run up against the lava and nothing will happen. Just as long as I don't use a bucket, because if you were to use a bucket, you actually activate the lava pool and then all the lava would just spew out everywhere. That's just a fun thing, a little bit of a fun fact, and apparently a bucket is very OP, especially when it's on the actual edge of the world. Now for the actual west side of the world is that we have a lot of work done and we still got a lot of more work to do. Mainly is that we are trying to drain the entire ocean using gravel blocks. Why? Because I am in need of digging up gravel for the leaderboard status. I want to max that out at 99,999, and then afterwards it doesn't really matter. Already maxed out on sand, but at least with gravel, not only will help me out, but it'll help along my friends who are onto the world to help me just get rid of the ocean. Here is that we're going to be placing a lot of gravel down there too. Now moving on over here is that we were dividing up the area, especially when it comes to a snow biome versus a regular biome or swamp biome. It is just very confusing to explain. Mainly is that it used to be a desert biome, then it turned to a snow biome, and then it turned to a swamp biome, that it just rains in this area but snows in that area. It's just oh so broken. Even though there's ice and snow everywhere here, it is no longer a snow biome, which again, it used to be a desert biome. It is just absolutely chaotic when it comes to this. But over here is that this used to be where the ocean was. You could tell by all the sand that's just going deeper and deeper into the last part of the ocean floor. And this is before we actually have gravel instead of sand for the ocean floor. And that's kind of one of those neat things that I don't actually have to worry about when it comes to the new worlds. Now this is just a very old bare bones of a world, but as you can see here, we have been placing some torches alongside of the wall here. It's good to actually get a head start about that. It is because is that, of course, as you saw, the worlds, or at least the walls of the world, that I actually have a pattern designed for said walls. Mainly it is just 2 blocks across, but then we have 3 blocks down and then 1 to the right. It's just simply a diagonal pattern for all of the world, or the walls of the world, with the torches, and it absolutely looks wonderful, especially when it hits nighttime. It just illuminates oh so beautiful. Moving on over here, that we still had a little bit of more ocean to deal with, all the way down to here, and now it's all just grass blocks everywhere. Moving on over to here is that the main thing that's gonna be an obstacle, or just a little bit of a challenge in the way, is that we're gonna have to layer everything down, or level everything down to y-axis 65. Okay, I'll just go ahead and just go all the way around, just make it one round trip, just showing you guys as much progress as we have already done. We had to do a lot of digging, we had to do a lot of just getting rid of a lot of ocean here, And also one of the things that we're gonna have to do is use some TNT blocks to get rid of this. It's just simple blocks that are just at the edge of the world. The only way for us to get rid of them would be to just use TNT. So that's only going to be the only reason for me to ever use TNT in this world. Other than that, I have really no use for TNT, especially that with efficiency 5 plus taste 2 and speed 2, you just do a lot more damage with mining than you would do with an actual TNT block. And also to collect a lot of gunpowder and sand to use up for TNT, it is just not ideal for me. I'm trying to keep every single block in the world. I would not want to use up a lot of sand blocks. So what we got here is that we have ourselves the villager trading area that you saw in the last episode. So that's where we're going to get a lot of stuff done from there, make more pickaxes, and get things done. Is that just all the way up to Axis 88? I think that's the highest point, not counting the trees, and especially that we're at X-axis 380 is just we're gonna have to do a lot of mining and digging to get rid of all that all the way down to Y-axis 65 just to level down the playing field. And of course, we're going to have to use a lot more TNT in this area here. It's going to be a little bit more risky because if we actually do this wrong, then a lot of water will be pouring down from the ocean, from the side of the world, and then it's going to ruin a lot of the torches here. It's a pain to set up the torches, especially if you didn't do it preemptively. And we actually had to fix up the torches at 1.2, and that took a lot of time. It took about 3 hours just to fix it up because at one point, some of the patterns were actually off. Okay, that's the thing that I got reminded of, and it really sucked. But what we could say here is that at least the torches here actually matches up on that side. So all I could say is that I am 100% confident from this corner to the next corner that it's actually going to match up too. Again, with the pattern, I absolutely love the pattern in itself. It's not just one straight line all the way down. It's at a diagonal. It's spaced apart. It looks wonderful in the nighttime. I cannot say more about that before I just keep on repeating myself here. And one thing that I'm still thinking about was the fact that we're going to have to do a lot more digging right here, just all the way to X-axis 380, all the way down to Y-axis 65, making it look nice, making it look even. It's just this side is going to be the more daunting task. On the east side, we had no snow, so that took a lot of time to get rid of that ocean. And for the north side, it was easier, about 75% of ice, and then everything else was just plain old ocean. And now here, I would say it's 50% ice and then 50% ocean, which is not too bad. And then for the south side, it's just mainly 100% ice, about a little bit of ocean. I can't even say 100%. I was wrong about that one. I would say about 85% ice and then 50% ocean. Again, not too bad. But as I do more live streams, I'm going to be working on getting rid of the actual landscape right here, just evening it down, and then for everybody else, you could work on digging up the gravel and also placing some gravel if needed. I'm not too sure how long it's going to take for us to deplete the ocean, but that's going to be the easy part. It's just all we got to do is just use all of our shovels to dig up all of the gravel here. It's going to help out in the leaderboards. I'm going to try to max out everything I can when it comes to the dirt, gravel, sand, clay, obsidian, eventually obsidian. At least I got a head start because of Operation Blackout. And for those who want to know about Operation Blackout, I still have the world saved, and all I gotta do is just finish up Operation Bedrock before I can actually move on to Operation Blackout, bringing that back and then work on that until completion. So I still got a plan on what I want to do after Operation Bedrock is actually done. And people have asked if I were to put it onto the marketplace, and I didn't even know if I would be able to do that. So now that's an actual idea that I could actually do. Just put it up for the marketplace. You'll be able to get your own Operation Bedrock world, and you'll have all the resources that you need to start building, to start mining, to have all the things you ever want, especially with a lot of diamonds. So you could do whatever you want with that. And then, of course, if you were to put it onto an infinite world, you would just have this one giant crater in the ground, and then you'll be able to explore the world as you see fit, as you want to play, and you have all the tools and diamonds and all the other types of resources at your disposal. So that's going to be a lot of fun now, wouldn't it? But mainly, this is all we gotta do right now is just simply that we have to place a lot of gravel, and then we're gonna have to dig it back up. At least it's not gonna take as much time as the East World. And what's funny is that during the live stream is that we actually took a look at Operation Bedrock back in 2016 because I actually have that save file. I still have that one from 2016, and it was way before the East Side World was actually done. We were in the process of getting rid of the ocean, just placing down sand and digging it back up, and then of course the north side was not even touched. It's just there was so many things to look at in that actual world. It just brings back memories. Maybe I'll actually make another video just to see the before and after, although the East Side World is not going to be oh so recently done, or not even that, but we're not going to be able to see the East Side World as it originally was. We'll get to see the progress of the East Side World, but at least with the North Side we get to see before and after and everything matters of that. Who knows, that's probably what I may do in the future. If I get back to making more and more Minecraft videos, that's going to be something, because that's what I used to do. Whenever an idea comes to mind, I would actually just make a Minecraft video. Just simply have Minecraft in the background, and if an idea that I ever wanted to do and talk about Minecraft, I would just have something with that. So that could be something. I could possibly be doing that more often, especially with Operation Bedrock being the gameplay that's going to be in the background. There's a lot of other ideas that I may have, and let's see if I'll be able to put that into an actual video in the future. But there's not much more to say, is that we have a lot of gravel to place down, we have a lot of landscape to get rid of. I just wanted to show you guys the progress that we have done and what we're doing right now, and what we're going to be facing with the challenges along the way. As simple as that. If I'm able to do more live streams in the future, I will try to do so, especially for Mondays and Tuesdays, which are my days off. So be sure to follow me up on Twitch so that you'll be able to see even more live streams of just said working on Operation Bedrock. So just again, follow me up on Twitch if you have not done so already. It really helps me a lot, especially that I want to become a Twitch partner in the near future. I just got to keep up the grind, and I still want to thank Michael, aka Michael Machill. If you ever happen to catch him up on Twitch, then be sure to watch his content because he is very, very entertaining with the things that he does and the things that he works on. He is a very cool guy. That's Michael Mcchill, Michael Machill. But this is going to be the end of this video, so if you enjoyed this video or found this video to be entertaining, then be sure to give this video a like, as it helps support my channel and as well as my videos that I want to bring Operation Bedrock back. It really helps out with the algorithm, especially for YouTube to say that, hey, people are actually watching this video, so be sure to give this video a like. And also, if you have yet to hit that bell notification and set it all to all notifications, then be sure to do so. Again, with YouTube, of how they work is that it is very, very dumb, especially that you have to set up all notifications, not just sometimes as default. But either way, I still want to thank every single one of you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. Just thank you for even joining onto the live streams, for the conversations that we do have on the Twitch or even perhaps on YouTube as well. So that is all I really got to say. Thank you all. Stay safe out there. I've been SaltiPretzle. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys again in the next video or live stream.
Done, and I am cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget